You need to hear this if you're a paranormal enthusiast. Ready to dive into the unknown? Join the Tristan channel as we journey through spine-tingling paranormal encounters, unexplained supernatural phenomena, and perhaps some eye-popping UFO sightings. Our world is full of mysteries, and together we'll explore the eerie, the bizarre, and the downright unexplainable. From haunted houses to cryptic creatures, we'll react to the most chilling and baffling compilations. So if you're ready to test your courage and expand your mind, hit that subscribe button and let's unravel the unknown together. Welcome to the adventure. Welcome to the Tristan channel.
Hello there, and welcome to the Tristan channel. Oh, welcome back if you're already subscribed. Either way, it's great to see you. Now, I'll have a little bit of a confession. I was going to check out a new channel. I did start recording it, and I was like, not being funny. Halfway through, I was getting bored watching it. You know, no fault of their own. I did actually fast forward it to see if anything happened, but it wasn't too bad. It just wasn't riveting, you know what I mean? So, and the thing is, whilst I like to give you a raw reaction, that's what she said, I don't want it to be shit, if it makes sense. I don't want it to be like, meh. I've got enough of those. I've fed up with those, see what I mean? Oh. But, you know, it wasn't bad, but it wouldn't have made a good video. You know what I mean? And, yeah, I don't want you watching me sit again. You know what I mean? The footage was raw, but it was just like, meh. Well, it did make a good video. So, went to plan, because I bookmarked some I'm going to react to, so I went to plan choice number 2. And that is to go to some territory that we do know, which I can't remember if it's been not long, but it hasn't been a while since I returned to this channel. And that is King Frostmare. And this is the scariest videos you cannot watch alone. He has a lot of videos called that, so let's see if this one actually fulfills its job. So, without further ado, let's do this. Right, yeah, so don't get it wrong, it wasn't bad, it's just that, it does say it was alright for a casual watch, but it wasn't really thrilling enough for us, if it makes sense for this sort of thing. But anyway.
Scary police and security encounters that you cannot watch alone.
Oh God!
Night Officer Rex.
See, that got me needing more. That one's like, ooh.
Rexy shared footage on their profile that shows them recording security camera video from an overnight shift at an unknown location. At first, it's hard to tell what we're supposed to notice, but everything changes when Rexy focuses on something in the corner. Take a look.
Telah ini validasi saya. Apakah ada yang aneh? Enak juga ya. Ya. Jam 23.41.
Some ghost chav.
Medeni toh, iso nyuwata ya raine.
When Rexy zooms in completely, we can see what looks like a pokong in the corner. In Indonesian and Malaysian folklore, a pokong is said to be the spirit of someone whose burial cloth wasn't properly removed.
Oh, that's right. Do you remember? I'm not sure if you've seen it before in other videos we reacted to, but it looks like a mummy in a white shroud. You know, like the way they wrap bodies up. I'm not sure how they do it now, but in the old Navy days, it used to be in a white shroud like a mummy, or like a white thing, you know, cloth, but you could see their outline basically, and then it was dipped in the sea. It's like that, but floating, and you see their face, rotting face.
Covered in white fabric, with just a pale, sometimes rotting face visible. These ghosts are believed to bounce or glide around because of their bound body. People often spot them in cemeteries or empty roads, where they suddenly appear to frighten the living. Some stories claim they're looking for help to be released, while others describe them as creepy and harmful spirits. This strange...
I ain't surprised. They're probably like, I am fucking Houdini. You know, bouts around and stuff, going, can you let me out this fucking shroud so I can walk away?
Figure definitely resembles the descriptions, but of course we can only guess if the video is real or not. What do you think this figure might be? Do you also believe it's a Pokemon?
Could be sort of the hoodie,
or could
a
it be
weirdo.
something completely different? What a terrifying night encounter. Let's hope that that thing does not appear again.
Could be some creepy stalker in a hoodie.
This video was shared by Rachel, who works night security in a nursing home where something really strange was recently recorded. She explains that a few days ago they sent a cleaning team to clean the second floor of this building. They were sent there to tidy up the rooms, but the most unusual thing was a pile of cat litter that a child had accidentally spilled while visiting his grandmother. As requested, they cleaned the second floor. But right in the middle of cleaning, this happened.
Yeah, this vegetarian. Vegan would be like, no cheese.
Oh, that's disgusting. Or the vegan cheese.
Or the vegan cheese. That would be...
I'm not the only one that heard that.
Well, there was this one time when I was in this hallway and like...
Yeah. Alright, Grandma, have a Snickers. Wow, give me my shit.
Well, there was this one time when I was in this hallway and like...
What are we looking at, mate? What are we looking at? Oh, footprints from the cat litter.
Suddenly, what appeared to be footprints emerge on a carpet. No others appear anywhere else except there. This is interesting considering the color of the footprints look quite similar to the coloration of the cat litter. It doesn't seem far-fetched to think that a pair of feet stepped into the powdery substance. But the question is, how exactly did those footprints appear without anyone being present? Seconds earlier, the group heard a strange noise at the end of the hallway.
That would be...
I'm not the only one that heard that.
And then moments later, they ran out in panic after hearing a loud noise. Rachel thinks the noise had some connection with the footprints, since the second floor of this retirement home is believed to be haunted. Why, however, is unknown. Whether this explains the footprints or not remains a mystery. What do you guys think? This footage was recorded by a man who noticed an unusual object hovering above his neighbor's house for nearly 2 hours, leaving him completely baffled. Interestingly, a police officer reported seeing a similar object the same day. Many people think this might be extraterrestrial technology or something not from this world.
It's a weird shape, isn't it?
Is that really possible? Quite puzzling and strange.
Yeah, it's bizarre, isn't it? It's like this weird organic materials going bloop, 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 bloop. What the fuck was that?
This was captured by policemen, apparently just minutes before a terrible traffic accident had occurred and a group of people were trying to help the victims in this burning vehicle. But the camera captures something that defies explanation.
What we're seeing, boss? What we're seeing?
A whitish figure, which appears to emerge from the fire.
Oh,
What
yeah.
is this? An illusion created by the smoke and flames?
Could
But the
be.
figure is too well defined to just be an effect of light and heat. In fact, if you look closely, almost at the end of its path before it vanishes, it seems to take a humanoid shape.
Bit tall though.
Strange. That's why the most chilling theory suggests it might be the soul of one of the victims. A soul leaving their body at the exact moment life departs. A disturbing video that opens debate. Is there an explanation, or is it supernatural? Let me know what you guys think.
Strange. Abandoned.
A security guard posted a video of himself patrolling an empty building. He soon mentions hearing voices and moments later faces something far more frightening.
Yeah, I'm at this abandoned prison in Nashville and I've been hearing voices and I'm not sure if it's real or not. Oh my god.
Oh, hello.
The door right in front of him slowly closes while a dark shadowy figure with bright glowing eyes watches him from behind. The video cuts off just seconds after this eerie creature appears, so we don't know what happened next. There's little background information provided, so it's unclear why the man was patrolling this abandoned building. And the obvious question remains, what on earth was that glowing-eyed entity? Did it mean any harm? Well, I guess we will never know.
Ooh, little children.
The following was filmed inside the Palace of Justice in Asunción in Paraguay, which was being guarded by police officers. It was very late at night and the palace was completely empty at the time. However, officers heard something inside, something that sent chills down their spines. And this is the recording of that unsettling moment. If possible, I recommend using headphones.
Shut up! Ooh. Shut up. Sounds like it's, you know, where he's looking, it sounds like there's loads of kids, like noisy kids running around.
there was no sense, no explanation for what they were witnessing. They were absolutely certain the area was empty, but those sounds were like small children playing inside the palace. Without doubt, this scene is completely chilling, especially when you consider that it might be more than just the ghostly presence of children. It could have been demonic entities trying to get the attention of the security personnel. We don't know, but perhaps in the past, this building might have been used for dark rituals. And something tragic could have happened here. Fortunately, the police officers were able to document it on video, so their story wouldn't remain as just an empty testimony. What a creepy night.
Ghost girl.
What you are about to see was documented by Cynthia, who works security at an OXXO convenience store in Mexico, where something extremely strange happened to her. Cynthia had received warnings from previous employees that during the early morning hours, the atmosphere in the store would get heavy. They recommended staying calm should she ever see the ghost of a little girl, which is supposed to haunt this store. Cynthia ended up completely bewildered.
Bueno, supongo que todo sigue igual. Ahí donde está el de los hielos. No me acuerdo si estaba una tarja o algo así, luego estaba el baño. Haz de cuenta que ya ves que cuando llega el pedido de la cerveza, pues lo ponen acá pegado a la puerta. A veces cuando estaba así metiendo cerveza hacia el cuarto frío, salía del baño y se iba al cuarto frío así, la morría, yo así como que, oh, no mames, el chile, espero y no te toque. Pero ahí la vas a ver clarita.
Ooh, it's either a hand or a little face killer like that.
She couldn't believe what she had seen, exactly what she had been warned about earlier.
Little toddler.
This recording happened unexpectedly after she heard footsteps. Cynthia became convinced that supernatural events occur at the most unexpected moments. But what she didn't know was that this presence probably isn't a little girl, but rather, as mentioned before, this could be a manifestation of a demon. But who can say for sure?
Always has to be a demon, innit? It can't be... It's funny, Casper said this about haunted places. It always has to be a flipping demon. It can't be just an ordinary spirit. You know what I mean? It always has to be a demon. It's like, fucking hell. Imagine some beloved old man who just loves to haunt this old home, you know. He doesn't mind visitors. He loves you come around his house even after he's died. And then, it's like, and then everyone goes, oh, it's a demon. He's like, oh, that's for, fucking ungrateful people call me a demon. You know what I mean? It's just like, it always has to be a demon. It can't be just a spirit.
Pretty crazy encounter.
Across from...
This video captures the moment when Diana Sudi and her sibling become alarmed at the sight of numerous squad cars arriving beside their property.
Looks like there's another one.
There's another one? Oh, you're right. What the hell is... Here.
Look,
The pair watches as officers gather near a mobile home, with several entering to examine it. Diana mentions later that this dwelling belongs to her parent and is leased to a tenant. The occupant hadn't emerged for roughly 7 days, which prompted law enforcement to perform this wellness assessment.
He's not coming out. The Dodge.
Unfortunately, the authorities discovered the resident had already expired. While shooting this footage, Diana and her sibling weren't aware of the renter's demise. They were merely documenting the unusual activity occurring near their residence. However, upon examining the recording afterward, they noticed something inexplicable.
Right there. Wait, they're going up to Tom's place. So wait, you said the light wasn't off?
Yeah, exactly. And I knew something was going on. Ah, that's a lot of cops.
Oh, they do what the hell?
Some just little figure disappeared.
They're coming out.
Are they
Someone stood
calling
there.
something
Now they're gone.
in? Going back over.
Ugh.
What was Tom doing?
Is there like an app you can check or something?
Neither Diana nor her sibling observed the tiny outline visible in their recording. They hold no recollection of witnessing this shadowy form while filming, suggesting it wasn't physically detectable to their vision. Yet it appears on camera. Something definitely materialized and eventually moves behind an officer. Diana believes this might explain why they missed detecting the mysterious silhouette.
Ah, that's a lot of cops.
But as unnerving as this seemed, it pales compared to what unfolds days afterward when she assists her parent in examining the mobile home.
Oh. You brought your phone?
Yeah. Hey.
Get ready. Could be a little smelly.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Oh my god. Jeez.
What the fuck is that?
What was that?
This
Oh,
choice
Christ.
rapidly becomes regrettable. A deceased avian suddenly tumbles from a storage compartment, giving Deanna an immense fright. Beyond this shocking episode with the bird, what she discovers inside leaves her genuinely disturbed and bewildered.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Oh, Jesus. Wait, did this guy have a kid? What is this?
Yeah, this kid died too, like, I don't know, before. A long time ago.
Those small palm impressions on the wall have prevented Diana from ever returning to that mobile home. The connection wasn't immediate, but after sharing the footage with her sibling, they both recognized something disturbing. Reviewing the earlier recording again, she noticed the mysterious form was approximately the height of a youngster. Could they have captured images of the tenant's deceased offspring's presence?
Oh.
For now, it remains an unexplained occurrence. It started like any other night shift, but nothing could prepare these two officers for what they were about to face. Responding to a strange noise reported deep within an old cemetery, with only their flashlights guiding the way. The wind whispered through the trees, and every step between the aging headstones seemed to echo louder than the last. They weren't expecting anything out of the ordinary, but that's when things changed. As they ventured more profoundly, the silence grew suffocating. What could have made that sound? An animal, a prank, or something worse? Then a blood-curdling scream shattered the stillness. It was raw, haunting, and paralyzing. Perhaps it was just a prank. Guess we will never know.
Huh? Attached.
Tara Rule, who works night security, claims that during her childhood, she lived in a house with supernatural activity. She believes that some mysterious otherworldly presence from that home became connected to her.
I'm going to tell you a ghost story. It's a true ghost story. And I believe that whatever it is has followed me here. And I think that because of this all over my windows.
According to Tara, she frequently discovers all the kitchen storage units wide open without explanation. She mentions her feline companion occasionally appears frightened. However, Tara indicates the eerie occurrences in her living space have recently intensified.
Or two of whatever ghost or paranormal activity has kind of followed me throughout my life. There was one night in particular. This was the night before Thanksgiving. And I'm telling him, like, Lady Gaga commented on one of my videos, and he goes, "Who's there with you?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Who's there with you?" I was like, "No one, why?" And he's like, "Who's that guy talking?" I'm like, "I'm here completely alone. What do you mean?" He's like, "There's a man talking, like, just as loud as you right now." And I was like, "I don't hear anything." And then he said it stopped. So bad news, there's new scratches. Again, these are on the outside of the windows, and I'm on the second floor. You can tell me what you think of this. Get a good angle here. I don't know what it says. But it looks like it's like 4 letters maybe. Again, this is on the outside of the window, you can see. Second floor. But I'll show you, these are definitely on the outside of the window, because I can wipe and wipe and wipe, and they're 100% on the outside. So, these are new. These have, correct me if I'm wrong, okay, just for like reference, right? We had these ones in the kitchen, and then we walked this way, remember? And I was like, and then there's these ones, and I remember those, and I remember those. All of these little smudgy ones, I don't really remember, but I specifically don't think I remember whatever that is. I could be wrong, we'll have to go back. And those, like, are really intense looking. Look at how you can really tell they're scratches. I don't really remember those. Do you guys remember? You'll have to go back in the videos and let me know. I don't remember those. Oh, wow, it almost looks like the screen is scratched now, too. The only other, like, weird-ish thing to note is I've been hearing, like, loud noises.
Behind you, love. Oh, she's noticed.
As Tara is displaying the newly formed scratches on her glass panes, she inadvertently records one of the kitchen storage units, swinging open completely on its own. Understandably, this leaves her quite disturbed. Currently, Tara Rule continues to witness bizarre incidents in her residence, with additional mysterious gouges appearing on her windows.
Weird CCTV.
It was a slow night on duty when a security guard began reviewing footage from the outside cameras. Nothing unusual, just routine surveillance. But then something strange caught his eye. On the monitor, a faint figure appeared near the gate, and what happened next made him freeze. The figure passed straight through the locked gate, moving as if the barrier didn't exist. The area was brightly lit, every corner visible. But the figure, no shadow, no detail, just a faint shape gliding forward, then fading away. The image was clear and chilling. Even stranger, the motion sensors didn't react. It was like the system couldn't see it. Some call it a reflection, others aren't so sure. And the guard still wonders if that thing wasn't supposed to be there. This guard walked his path every day. Same route, same bridge. Nothing ever seemed out of the ordinary. Until that night, beneath the bridge, something was there. Still, twisted, almost human, but not quite.
Pues está uno en medio de la nada. Bueno, abajo de un puente y de pronto te topas con esta silueta.
At first he thought it was a mannequin, dumped like trash, but the longer he stared, the more wrong it felt. The guard froze, his breath caught in his throat. He called out, thinking maybe someone was messing with him. But the figure didn't react, it didn't flinch, it just stood still like it had been waiting. And then, in the blink of an eye, it vanished. How creepy.
Scary game.
The following was recorded by the daughter of a night security guard. The girl is playing by herself when something scary suddenly happens.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
She's playing a game called The Sky is Blue and claims she saw a face in her bedroom, though nothing appears on camera. According to her, this is what's supposed to happen when you play this particular game. The point is to capture a floating face on video. Her parents were so worried by how terrified and upset she was that they banned her from playing this game inside the house. But she didn't follow their rule and kept playing it anyway.
I see you.
Her big sister Vicky also got curious about what had scared her little sister so much. So Vicky decided to join in and play the game with her. Just like before, nothing shows up on camera.
What do you do?
You go, the sky is blue, move down and say, and I see you. And you want to look for a baby's face.
The sky is blue.
The sky is blue, move down and say, and I see you. And you want to look for a baby's face.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
That's not how you do it. You have to point up at the ceiling, and
that's what I did.
Did I hear footprints go pep, 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 pep?
And slow.
And I see you.
That's not how you do it. You have to point up at the ceiling, and
that's what I did.
And slowly go down.
Why do I have to do it slowly?
Because that's how it goes.
The sky is blue.
But one night, when nobody else was home, Vicky decides to play the game in every room of the house. That's when something unexpected happens.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
Hey, it's not me playing it, it's the woman on the video.
The sky is blue, and I see you. The sky is blue, and I see you.
Do I find freaky as the suspense is getting me?
The sky is blue, and I see you.
Does it have to be in the actual same room? Looks like she's doing it in the hallway. God, sorry. Oh, suspense is getting me. But you'd think it's actually in the room you're looking in, isn't it? You actually have to go in the room and look at the ceiling, you know what I mean?
The sky is blue, and I see you.
Vicky was absolutely stunned by what took place in her room. Her overhead light suddenly dropped from the ceiling. This didn't make any sense to her, because the light fixture was installed really well. She thinks the only explanation is that something heavy must have tugged it downward. But what truly scares her is that it happened exactly when she was playing that strange game.
So for those of you asking, this is what fell. That game? Absolutely not.
Whether it was just bad timing or something unexplained, it makes perfect sense why Vicky won't try that game again. We can't tell if the game actually caused what happened.
Ooh. On CCTV.
This footage came from a security guard during his shift. and his surveillance tape revealed something truly disturbing.
Oh, these ones are weird. They are the weirdest. Some weird ones. Like they have a full-blown conversation with someone. And they're like, "Who are you talking to?"
You can see a guard talking, nodding his head, and using hand gestures, as if having a complete discussion. But who was he talking to? The hospital has no record of any guests that night. Some people think he was just confused. Others believe someone else was really there.
The mirror.
It was 2 a.m. A guard driving past a quiet house noticed something strange. He reversed and looked again. A woman dancing in front of a mirror. Her moves were odd and unnatural. Her reflection moved on its own. It looked right at him. To this day, no one knows who she was, or how her reflection moved without her. The house, empty. No signs of anyone living there. Some say it was a spirit reenacting her last moments. Others believe something was using the mirror as a door. Whatever it was, he hadn't driven that road since.
Ghost intruder. These are good. These are good.
Earlier this year, a woman named Jeanette moved into a new apartment and decided to document every step of her moving process through videos. She had no idea that her camera would capture something deeply unsettling during this time. One day, while recording herself unpacking, Jeanette's camera caught something frightening.
Please get out of my apartment. Please get out of my apartment.
Fucking hell.
The footage shows a man she didn't know had somehow entered her home. He likely walked in through her unlocked door. While viewers were concerned about the intruder, they noticed something even more disturbing that Jeanette herself missed in the moment. As she rushed towards the exit, the door mysteriously swung open by itself, with no one touching it. Later, Jeanette addressed this in an update video.
Update? I'm just as confused as you guys are. I have no idea what happened. All I know is whatever happened, I'm grateful to whatever opened this door, because if this didn't open, I don't know, some things probably would have happened. So.
Although she managed to escape safely from this terrifying encounter and immediately sought help, what happened just a few nights later was even more chilling. While attempting to film a sweet video with her cat, her camera recorded something inexplicable.
What the fuck? Oh, hello. Jesus Christ. Excuse French.
On her bed, a depression suddenly began to form in the mattress, as though an invisible person had sat down. Then a second imprint appeared beside it. Understandably terrified, Jeanette quickly moved to another corner of the room while trying to maintain her composure. From her new position, the indentations are barely visible, but looking closely, viewers can see either a dark spot or something similar momentarily appear on the bed. Completely frightened by both the strange impressions and the person outside her door, Jeanette called the police and spent the night at her neighbor's apartment. Police eventually found and pursued the intruder who had fled, but they offered absolutely no explanation for the mysterious impressions captured in her video.
That guy, what a weirdo bastard.
Now, another routine night shift. A security guard took his seat, reviewing the CCTV recordings as usual, when something strange grabbed his attention.
So I'd have more than pepper spray, I'd have bolts on the door, a baseball bat. I'd just get a kit for every contingency, you know what I mean? Salt along the fucking door, go full on Dean Winchester. You know what I mean? Get a load of these iron nails and make a handmade catapult out, you know what I mean? Something now. I'll go full on supernatural Dean Winchester. You know, baseball bat for weirdo bastards. Salt to keep out negative. You know what I mean? Just go the whole A to Z of fucking survival.
Attention.
Some shadowy thing.
As the man lay motionless, a dim, hazy form appeared to emerge from his body, drifting upward with eerie slowness before disappearing into the darkness. The guard moved closer to the screen and watched the scene multiple times. Could it be dust particles? Perhaps a lighting illusion? Or was he witnessing something beyond explanation?
Scary hospital.
While inspecting an old, deserted hospital hidden away in Indonesia, a security guard faced one of the most frightening experiences he'd ever had.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Saya mencium bau nggak enak teman-teman di sini. Astagfirullahaladzim ya Allah. Astagfirullahaladzim ya Allah.
The facility had been closed for years, with dim corridors, shattered windows, and a silence so intense it seemed to have its own presence. As his flashlight beam moved across the corridor, a small figure came into view, a child-sized shape standing completely still in the darkness. Suddenly, it jerked. Just a single movement. That was all it took. The guard spun around and fled, his heavy footsteps bouncing off the walls of the vacant hallways. Some people claim it was merely shadows playing tricks, but according to him, that child wasn't human. He believes he encountered a ghost that night. Could this actually be true?
Oh, look like his head tilted back.
The following footage was recorded by security workers at a construction site during the late hours. They were relocating some large equipment trucks to a different section of the site for the next day's operations. It was during this routine task that one of the crew members spotted something unusual. An odd silhouette that suddenly appeared on the truck ahead of them. Looking closely, the mysterious silhouette does seem to have feminine features and proportions. However, without further investigation or evidence, it's impossible to say with any certainty. After the team had safely parked the equipment, they noticed some odd screams stemming from the site.
Oh, La Llorona.
Some who've seen the footage believe it could be evidence of paranormal activity at the construction site.
Night scare.
A security guard working the night shift in Germany recently shared unusual footage from their surveillance system. The recording shows something mysterious appearing on a swing seat positioned near the entrance. Some viewers of the footage have suggested that the security cameras might have captured a child visitor during the night hours.
Another night scare.
Next clip was uploaded by Meow React and takes place in Singapore in 2018. The clip is taken from security footage inside a server room at night. At first glance, everything appears quite normal. It is not long though before the door seems to slam open all on its own. A few moments later, a few staff members enter the room. They do not appear to notice anything strange or unusual at all. However, once they leave, it seems that things just escalate. The door is seen moving on its own again. What appears to be a shadow figure is seen moving along the white wall, although it is clear that there's no person inside to cast a shadow in that way.
Wrecking the joint. Is there a reflection on the screen of the thing? They look like a face on the screen. Am I the one that noticed that?
A shadow that appears to be maybe a woman is seen in the bottom left corner. There's also something strange going on the screen. Some commenters claimed that they too experienced these sort of apparitions while working in IT jobs late at night. Do you see it too? If you like this video, make sure you watch the following one.
Oh, King Frostmare. He never fails to deliver, that guy, I tell you. They were good, weren't they? Oh, imagine if that one, the thing, I was just waiting for a kid's face to show up now. Are you going to try that game at home? I don't know if I should. Anyway. Yeah, that was good. So, as always, thanks for sitting through these and watching with me. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you are stupid enough to try that game, let me know what happens, alright? But anyway, if you like what you see, hit the like, and also if you're new to the channel, then please subscribe, because one, it doesn't cost you anything, and also it would be just great to have you with us. So until next time, take care and be well.